Doesn't it seem like only yesterday that One Direction released the heart-stoppingly nostalgic music video for History, the last single before their break? Oh, right. That's because it was. And though it featured tons of adorable footage of the boys, and the greatest chorus line ever, we couldn't help but lose our minds at the biggest inclusion ever, Zayn Malik, in older times with the rest of his former bandmates. It was a bittersweet moment. Do you remember how young they all were? How happy they all seemed? How much they joked around together? Our boys? Yeah, we're still crying over it. But it turns out that even though Zayn hinted that he wouldn't rule out a One Direction reunion a few years down the line, he never really wanted to be a part of the band. And we're not talking about the legendary way his mom forced him to go to the X Factor audition, either. In a new interview with Apple Music Beats One's Zane Lowe, which airs tomorrow, January 28 at 1 p.m. PST, he finally sat down for an on-camera interview about the process. "I think I always wanted to go, from the first year, really," he said. "I never really wanted to be there, in the band. I just gave it a go because it was there at the time, and when I realized the direction we were going in, mind the pun, with the music, I instantly realized it wasn't for me, because I realized I couldn't put any input in." He added that the other boys knew, in terms of the music, that wasn't my cup of tea. You know what I mean? They were aware of that. They were trying to facilitate certain things for me so that I could sing certain R&B ad-libs here and there, and that was nice, but obviously, I think they always knew that. It wasn't something they had to figure out. It was always there. But while it's sweet that Harry, Liam, Louis, and Neil tried to incorporate all of their musical tastes into the final product, Zayn knew from the beginning that there would be an end to the fivesome. "I couldn't give my opinion on this or that because it didn't fit the grain of what we were as a band or what we represented," he added about their early days. "So that's when it became straight for me, that's when I had to be I've got to start thinking about myself. So I was always just writing anyway, even when I was in the band. It wasn't something that I had to think about and process information. I just always knew." Yeah, go ahead and read all of that again, and use any Kleenex you may have left from watching the music video for History to wipe up your tears. It's sad to think that Zayn was so unhappy for so long. Were we all living a lie? What is the truth? Was everyone unhappy? And while his new single, Pillow Talk, is coming on Friday, it's bittersweet to think that this might just be the final nail in the coffin of 1D. We guess we'll have to hold out for that reunion however many years down the line. Maybe then our hearts can process all of this. Thank you and subscribe our channel.